Sun Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Room here to run. A big play there on the first play of the game. 64 yards. Well, we have seen some rookie running backs come in and have a big impact year one. And this guy would certainly fit that bill, as that was one heck of a run there. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll look to throw here. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee, as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got a man, complete. The 20. Touchdown, Titans. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the top speed he attained there, according to Next Gen Stats, 21.3 miles per hour. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity. He's got a man complete. Touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Tua. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. The Titans at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in pretty desperate here for a win.
And think about this, too, partner. We have not heard the dreaded vote of confidence yet from management. So when a team's 0-5, everyone starts wondering about their jobs. Will they still have one? That's coaches on down. They've got to find a way to throw that out of their minds and band together and play better football.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second down at 7. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, that's my fault. I'm tripping.
But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 64 yards. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Oh, hell no.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions and not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I think
this is.
we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his left. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 4 yards out. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Ball had his hands on it.
Come on, man.
Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly.
He gonna get tortured if he keep letting a nigga jump his dick on his, put his dick on his head. Ooh, good move.
entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have
good shit.
So they're going to get some
Good
extended
shit.
rest. Does that change how
I ain't
they
gonna
manage the
care.
rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit,
Good
but
shit.
not by too much.
That was
Because you're
good.
right. You
Damn,
get the
I ain't
extra
never
rest,
seen
you get
nobody
a chance
time
to
that hell
heal
like
up
that.
and kind of, do a little bit of a
God
reset for this
damn, he
team.
timed
But
the
it's
fuck.
also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting
That ain't gonna
done
work.
because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
He's going to look deep down the field. And this throw
Oh, it
will be
worked.
intercepted. And the Titans are going to take
Good shit.
possession of the football. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless for the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
I know.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Come on. 4 people on, nobody talking to you.
Good defensive call right there. Because
They letting Gray, shit, Gray out jumping everybody. That's who we need to go to.
prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
I ain't gonna even lie, it probably was.
Position on that drive, but couldn't do
Cause he tried to undercut the shit out there.
Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Fuck.
Back to
He
throw
got my
again. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got a man and
Told
it's
you,
taken in.
Gray gonna dunk on some.
Touchdown.
He really throwing them.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. A point after right down the middle. And he cuts the lead to 28-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And Gray dunking. It's either incomplete or catch. Shit, ain't no in between. Gray dunking on some.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here.
Here it comes.
First down. Looking to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he
Good
completes
shit.
it to Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
An attempt at a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The throw right sideline here is complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Back to throw here. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line.
That's why awareness is so important on this side.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught.
Awareness is so important on this
And they
side.
move this all the way down to the 9. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Tyler Boyd, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And it'll be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals drive about to get going. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. is going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there,
Oh,
he
good
just
shit.
comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Looking for a look there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
Quality coverage that time.
Hey, like, none of my DBs want to get an interception. They either dropping that bitch or letting him put dick on head.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They're going to look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete.
How tall is Gray? How tall is Gray? Oh, he's 6'2".
I'm just jumping on time. That's it.
Yeah, I know that's it.
We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able
to heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Well, on that one, they go to the play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise,
and bullet pass the hell.
It's caught inside the 20.
Oh, that's good. I thought he was that speed.
A big play there. 63 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score... And that's caught!
God damn, it ain't shit you can do about that.
About the 26-yard line. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to
I see no way for the pitch. That was my fault.
13-yard line.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
Mostert will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it all.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done? But they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I need my rookie to get good. Fuck it. I want to keep gunning up this
drive about to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. It got his man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Marquise Brown, 70 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
He said that's the only way we scoring too.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
They'll look to throw. That's
That nigga catching everything. I know he got over 200 receiving yards.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
We gotta know.
Big tight end over the middle. 15 yards there for number 15. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Now back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Obviously,
I felt bad the ball there after they go for the kick. That's crazy.
A touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you...
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna even stop it.
Ready for the pass, picked it off. And they got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's going deep for Brown. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. McPherson now for the extra point. PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back.
He's looking at hell. 30
Here's
yards
McPherson now to send it away.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Get a chance to return this one as he's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
About time.
Has it covered. It's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to goal.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Get my safety still at this point.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 63 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Back to throw again.
Go forward. Why are you coming out the end zone?
Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
Come on, bro. They didn't even let me click on him to catch the pick. That's how I know.
This defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down.
I can tell.
Expect to see in a tie game late, not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The Titans on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot.
He moved right out the way, too.
Bengal touchdown.
A
great play there. 55 yards. And the Bengals add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right?
He's got a man complete.
So hold on. What would you win a while ago? What defense you was in? Cover 4?
Big play there. 70
You was in cover 4? All right, look. So when you go to cover 4, to stop shit like that, shed your people to the inside. That way, cause what I'm doing is I'm just running right between your safeties. Like if I see you got 2 safeties, I'm gonna send somebody like right between them, and I know if you ain't got them shaded, they just gonna stay there and that they just gonna stay how they is. They not gonna try to back up. They not gonna try to do nothing. So when you start seeing people like throwing shit like that on you, start shading them to the inside. That way, they'll, you know.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't go to man.
Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
That's the only
this
best
ball
hope,
game,
right?
but the and my goodness,
He
another
underthrew it. He had him
interception.
beat. Oh, y'all niggas suck.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TV. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Tennessee offense about set, ready to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And now here's
Oh no, foul.
interception.
Fuck, I tried to foul the one.
Bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
I was gonna just kick the
This
field
one was
goal.
already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive
That's
side.
because I got momentum though.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they
That's
got
what
this
it
game in
is.
the bag with this huge
Cause ain't no way that big motherfucker catch no pick like that. My DBs can't catch pick, but
He's mad about it.
yeah.
We're going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor.
And it's a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
You doing thing?
Sometimes it's a running back.
Nah, bro, I'm just gonna shit, bro.
Don't worry
Not
about
where you
it.
expect it to be.
Gotta say.
But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night in the improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards there, a first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
GG's, my boy. GG's.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at